Did you guys know that ADT used to be a telegraph alarm system back in the 1800s? But today it's a household name. But the real question is it still a smart investment? Stick with me, I'm breaking down the full story from the past, present, and future. But before we dive into it, please give this video a like and also give this channel a subscribe, and we'll get right to it. So the way I kind of want to break this down is talk a little bit about the history of ADT and then talk about the stock and where I think it is headed. And for disclaimer, I'm not telling you guys to buy the stock, to sell it, or do anything with it. I'm just giving you guys my analysis about the company and what I think of it going forward. So take it as you may. Now, I didn't expect this company to be as old as it is when I was doing my research, but it looks like this company has roots back in the 1800s. So basically what it started off as, Edward Callahan founded this company back in 1874, and essentially what it was back in the day was they would have a telegraph pinned to a business. It was for security. So if somebody broke in, alert the local police station via the telegraph, and then it would alert them and they would come to the site and check out the burglary. But in order to know if it was a burglary or not, if it was just like the business owner, they would send a code back letting the police station know that this is not a burglary, this is just the owner. Fast forward a little bit into World War II, and they began to expand their operations on government factories during the war, kind of just protecting it. But at the same time, it kind of gave them some leverage to expand into residential homes. Forward to the 1950s and 60s, post-World War II, ADT began expanding into residential homes where they would mount devices inside their home, which would send some signals whenever it was triggered to ADT, and they would confirm if this was an actual emergency and forward that to the police. So this really started revolutionizing the whole home security aspect in the US. And in the 1970s, they began to move into motion sensors. However, it was still relatively new, so they sort of still relied on the electrical wired device. Now, diving into the 1980s, ADT began introducing their fire alarm system and touchscreen monitors for home security. And this was really the start of ADT becoming more of a home gadget, for a lack of a better term. So in the 1990s, there was not much change other than motion sensors on doors and windows, but it was mostly just transitioning into wireless tech. So transitioning into the 2000s, there was not much change that happened in the 2000s, but the 2010s is where it really started being the game changer, where they started utilizing tech and being able to control this using your mobile phone through the Pulse app. And by the end of the decade, they began utilizing the cloud, so you were able to get more control of your home by just using your phone. So it was a pretty cool feature, really revolutionary by then. So today, in 2026, ADT offers a range of smart home security features. Their core system uses the ADT Plus app to control doors and window sensors, motion detectors, and Google Nest cameras. They've integrated AI to detect real threats, smart home automation, and voice control with Google Assistant or Alexa. So the way they make money, I believe they have a free tier where you can use it for free, like DIY. I don't have ADT, so I don't know much about it, but from what I dug up, the monitoring plans start around $24.99 a month, and with professional options available, they range range from $39 to $49 per month. So that is a brief history about ADT. Now we're going to talk about the stock. Is it still worth the investment in 2026? So ADT IPO'd in 2018 and the initial public offering price was at $14. And since then, I don't think it has been anywhere near that price. Currently, the price is around $7.90 as of late February 2026. And the stock price has not really been growing as I would expect it to. So there's not much growth in this stock. It's mostly just a stable income focused stock thanks to its dividends. The quarter dividend price of this stock is at 5.5 cents a share, annually coming out to be 22 cents per share. So if you're expecting to get rich off this stock, I would say it's probably not the best investment for you, but if you like the passive income of earning dividends and with low volatility, I would say this is probably a good stock since it doesn't fall hard with the market, but it also just doesn't grow with it. I don't see where this stock will go because it has competitors. From what I see, it's just a stable stock. I don't see it like a tech stock where it will skyrocket in price, but I also don't see it as a dividend trap where you just lose value over time and the dividend is the only thing they have to offer. So I would say that do your own research and see if this is an investment that you want to take. I will say though, the dividend yield is at 2.71%, which for most investors, that's a pretty good yield. Most investors like to invest in dividend stocks that are under 2%. I put my risk at 5%, but 2.71 is pretty low, so it's more on the safer side. I definitely do think this is more of a conservative company that doesn't take a lot of risk, but they are kind of innovative considering that they've been around since the 1800s. So do your own research and find if this stock is a good fit for your portfolio. If you're looking for growth, this may not be the top pick for you, but if you like that steady dividend income payment, then yeah, I would possibly consider adding a few ADT shares into my portfolio. Once again, this is not financial advice, so please do your own research, guys. Don't take my suggestions. I'm just providing some information about the stock. And with that being said, if you're not on Robinhood yet, I will attach my link down below. You get a free stock if you sign up using my link. And be sure to hit the subscribe button. Please like the video and comment on what I should cover next. With that being said, if you like these type of videos, please check out my video pinned right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.